Victory or death!
Greetings, Starfighter. You have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Zur and the Kodan Armada. Get ready? Prepare for blastoff.
Victory or Death Starfighters, my name is Carlin Jones, and this is a Starfighter full movie podcast. And today we are going to watch the 1992 thriller, horror, and all-around movie that literally no one has asked for, Alien 3, which is a horrible title. They had Alien and then Aliens, which I thought that was kind of cool and clever, and then just Alien 3, as if there's just no thought put into it. But today I brought along a very special guest, my film friend, even though we only worked on like one film project together.
It was actually like my second ever film project and the only one. Yeah, one of the only ones. But go on.
Yeah, Darby, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for asking me on, Carlin.
Right, and you chose this movie for today, Aliens.
Okay, well,
3.
let's be clear. You narrowed it down for me.
Oh,
we had a long
yeah.
discussion. It took a while, but we eventually landed on this one.
Well, you know what? You couldn't even think of a movie. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just I just threw a bunch of movies at you that I'd never cared to see.
I don't know any that, I don't want to see. Like, I don't think about the ones that I don't want to see.
Well, you know what? What helps me, I think about actors I really don't care about.
I guess that's one way to go about it. Sure.
Mm-hmm. Which is why one of those movies on that list had Emma Stone in it. I cannot stand Emma Stone.
I'm sorry. She just meant so much to me in Easy A.
Oh my God.
In a weird way, she's like a redheaded icon.
No,
like,
she's not.
Of the modern age. Like, I have dyed my hair red.
Listen,
Who hasn't dyed their hair red and wanted to be like Emma Stone?
I've literally just did an episode of the podcast about Easy A, and I watched that whole movie for the first time, and I absolutely hated it.
I bet you did.
I'm normally nice in my podcast, but I was completely going in on this movie. It was way too much for me.
In a nutshell, can you, like, what is it about Emma Stone you hate so much?
Oh my God. It's all right. So first off, it's just everyone has one of those actors that they just don't like. It can just be the way they deliver lines. Maybe it's the way they present themselves. Their, I guess, comedy, if they do comedies, if whatnot. Emma Stone, to me personally, is just someone who is very awkward and not in a funny way.
It's awkward confidence. That's why
It's not even that.
An icon.
It's not even awkward confidence. It's as if someone is so awkwardly in a situation that they black out and they're just doing this thing and they're not aware of how they're acting. That's her performance on every movie.
Bet. All right. It's choice.
I kind of wish we were watching an Emma Stone movie right now.
Oh man, I'd love her. And then I'd just sit there and try to convince you of why she is so good. But anyway,
yeah,
we're watching Alien 3.
Yeah, we're watching Alien 3, who I think sometimes I have such a problem pronouncing her name. Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver. Yeah. I believe she's in this one.
At least that's how I say it.
Yeah.
Is she? I was gonna ask. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, she should be in this one.
I'm here for it. Ripley, right? That's her name.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I really stuck with me, besides the general iconness that is Ripley, I have a friend whose daughter's name is Ripley. So shout out to Dutch and Holly and Ripley.
So I have a question for you based on that.
Oh,
so
go for it.
I do believe Ripley is an icon, and she is an amazing protagonist of a character. Has there ever been a female action star? And when I say that, I mean, like, you look at Arnold Schwarzenegger and his run of movies, like just pure action. Same with Bruce Willis, same with Jason Statham, Jet Li, all that stuff. Has there ever been a female actress that has done
version of
that.
that?
Yeah, because I
You
don't think
can't
there
name
has.
any?
I can't. I don't think there
You
has.
don't think there have?
It has to be more than 3. It has to be more than 3.
Oh gosh. Freaking Angelina Jolie did her stint as Tomb Raider.
That's 2 movies.
And sh Tomb Raider had, wait, was it only 2?
It was
There's
only 2
Cradle of
movies,
Life.
and they were really bad. And I
And
watched
I
one of
mean,
those
they
for
were
the
fun.
podcast.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, she did Salt. She did a couple of those. She did Mr. and Mrs. Smith. She was pretty action heavy, but then, oh my gosh, there was a more recent one. She's blonde.
Oh, well, she was amazing in Wanted, and you're absolutely right.
Oh,
And
right.
yeah, Angelina Jolie can do action movies. She's known to do that, but we also known her for like her dramatic roles. Like she can just do everything. She's one of those actresses.
Well, I mean, I know her more for action roles now. I guess also in Maleficent, or if that is. What
Interesting.
was that Russian one? Her. I found her on the internet.
I feel like most people know Angelina Jolie from her dramatic roles,
You think?
like Girl Interrupted in the 90s.
Admittedly, that one didn't stick with me as hard. I watched it once. I was like, okay, cool. I read the book though. The book stuck with me a bit harder.
Well, I've never seen it, but I know that one.
Charlize Theron is one that comes to mind as well.
Who is
Even though
that?
I'm terrible. Charlize Theron, she did Atomic Blonde. Let's see what
What?
her
Her?
IMDb says. Oh,
Isn't that the girl from
dude.
Bridesmaids?
No. Who? What?
Okay, I'm way off with this.
Yeah, you must be.
Blonde.
Okay, let's see what else she's in. She was in, I think she was in Monster, that one about the female serial killer.
Oh, that
I knew
can't.
her.
Is that really her?
Yeah, that's her. She was in Mad Max,
Wait,
Snow
what's her
White and the
name?
Huntsman. Charlize Theron. I
Wait,
can't believe you don't know Charlize.
she's not even. I'm like on Wikipedia for Atomic Blonde, and I can't even like click her name to see like her Wikipedia. That's insane. Oh,
That is kind of insane.
never mind. Here she is.
She's up there. There you go.
Wait, that's
Thinking of,
that.
she's a voice.
Mm,
She was a voice in Kubo and the Two Strings. What a good animated movie.
I still don't think this counts as a run of like action movies.
Well, there is also the legendary Michelle Yeoh, who, gosh,
Oh,
yeah, no,
she's really good too, but
Ooh,
all her stint wasn't in America.
I mean, sure, but like, are we limiting to just America here?
No, we're not. But even then,
Sorry, I saw Charlize Theron was also in Aeon Flux, which was big in my childhood. The Italian Job, Monster, uh, Curse of the Jade Scorpion.
okay,
Gosh,
I'm looking at her
she's done
filmography
some.
now. Oh, she was in Mighty Joe Young.
I just Googled female action stars, and the top 3 were Angelina Jolie, Charlize Theron, and Michelle Yeoh. And then Michelle Rodriguez from the Fast and Furious movies, and Mila Jovovich. She was in The Fifth Element, and Kate
Mila.
Beckinsale from the Underworld series.
Okay, so they're up there, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. That's hard. That's really hard to decipher because even with those 2 actresses that you just named, especially Mila Jovovich, they've just
Mm-hmm.
had a series, right? And the only action movies that they've really done was just based on that series. So Mila Jovovich was the Resident Evil, and then who was the other actress?
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, I remember that Underworld franchise
Oh,
when it came
Kate
out.
Beckinsale. Kate
Yeah,
Beckinsale.
yeah,
She was a badass. I'm just saying. Can I cuss on here?
yeah. Go for it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I brought that question to light because I feel that Michelle Rodriguez is one of the most wasted potentials ever in Hollywood. I feel like she could have been that action movie star.
For sure. No, dude. Oh gosh, I feel like did she even get to do many other ones outside of Fast and Furious?
Not much, but the stuff that she has done has been super incredible.
She is. She's a great mover.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's also kind of how I feel about Charlize Theron, where like she does a lot of her own stunts as well. Like doing those kinds of movie stunts are really tough, and yeah, it's tough on your body, and but getting to like that kind of like quickness, that like clarity of movement is, it takes a lot of training. And so to see, yeah, Michelle Rodriguez and Charlize Theron, I think both have that. Um, and
Right.
almost like the kind of, I don't know if Michelle does it as much as Charlize, but like that same kind of like focus that like you get with Keanu Reeves learning how to like shoot and everything. Like they give me the same kind of energy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think that's just very interesting. And
Yeah.
although Weaver is, you know, up there as one of the most iconic, she's played one of the most iconic characters in terms of like
Mhm.
an action hero. I just find it amazing that there hasn't really been like
More.
yeah, there hasn't been more, just more of
Yeah.
it.
I agree. We tend to shove women into very soft roles, and I think I think the grittier roles are fun and unexplored, and I look forward to the future of cinema for that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Maybe we will have like a, I don't know, a lady version of, I don't know, who's a big one? Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'd love a
Yeah.
bodybuilder woman. Oh my gosh.
Well, you know what? Maybe Encanto started it started this because everyone loves Luisa.
Yeah,
Loves her
Louisa.
character.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that drip 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 moment.
Mhm.
Girl can move. She can
Mhm.
move.
Mhm. Okay, so let's get into this movie. So, Starfighters, if you want to watch this movie along with us, you can watch it. Where isn't I could have maybe the Alien movies aren't on HBO Max. Well, I'm pretty sure you can find this movie somewhere. If you own a DVD, you can follow along with us. But I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on some streaming platform. So we are going to get started with this movie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. I still can't believe I just smacked my mouse and it just stopped recording.
There had to be one thing that went wrong, you know? Ah,
Literally
this
a
is so
freak accident.
exciting.
What, the movie?
Yeah. I kind of feel like I'm watching it with other people, you know?
You are
I know.
the audience.
Like I'm alone in my house because of COVID, but like at the same time, I'm with you.
hmm
Wild.
So this
Okay.
movie is also directed by David Finch. So this is technically like the first of the Alien movies where it's not directed by what's his face?
What's his face?
Dude, that director who does them.
I didn't know. I didn't know there was one. I'm terrible with their. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, what's his name?
USS Sulaco. It's not a very creative name.
Aliens. The direct
Gross.
James Cameron. Duh. Yeah. How did I not remember his name?
Ooh. I remember these weird little spider things from the first one.
Yeah. They're just the entire xenomorph, its biology or biochemistry is absolutely incredible.
Have you ever seen that thing about how all evolution is just eventually working us towards being crabs?
No.
I'll have to send you the meme. No, I swear it's like a weird scientific thing, and maybe I'm full of shit, but that's exactly what this makes me think of. Like
Hmm.
these aliens have progressed in evolution so much that they are so close to crabs when they are babies.
Interesting. Well, I personally think they make the perfect weapon.
Oh, bioweapons are just so spooky.
I
God,
think
look at that.
if you were to just have one and just drop it in a town somewhere, literally the town will go to shambles in like 1 week.
Wild. It's kind of like a virus.
Yeah, it's literally it's very similar to almost I don't know how into you are with like superheroes like Marvel and stuff like that.
Not super there, but vaguely aware.
Right, right.
I like.
It's very similar to Spider-Man's Venom, that little symbiote
Mm-hmm.
thing. Yeah, because that
Mm-hmm.
thing is an alien and it you know crash landed on Earth.
There's Ripley.
So why are we still on this like intro of the
I'm
movie?
kind of what is this? Is this like a recap from the other ones? Because I'm just not sure.
it
Did this already
te-
happen?
technically no, it's not a recap.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
think so. I
This
mean,
is all
there's
new.
there's a few scenes that are like, oh, that's from the second one, but it's not really talking about what happened in the second one.
Yeah, so not a recap. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
All right, Vincent Ward. Let's see what story you come up with.
Vincent Ward.
All
Oh,
right,
Walter
so
Hill. Walter Hill. He did the 1979 classic, The Warriors, which is one of my favorite movies of all time.
the Warriors.
Did
Oh,
you ever
come
play the
out
video
to
game?
play. No, I didn't.
Oh my god, the video game is like the most adult thing you will ever play.
Well, the Warriors is pretty intense. Ooh, wait. What's going on?
In the video game, to regain your health, you have to like snort drugs.
And that's how you feel better, kids. Jesus, don't do drugs.
It was fantastic.
Oh, Fiorina Fury.
Yeah, this is a lot.
Chromosomal correction facility?
Is
I read
this?
that.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I remember either the fourth one or third one being about like a prison planet or something like that. I'm not sure which one's which, but
Yeah.
both sound like horrible ideas to do an alien movie about.
Yeah. These are fun shots. Wide open spaces makes you realize that you're not in a spaceship whatsoever.
Oh, I love them because us grips and electrics, we don't really have to do anything because it's too wide. It's too wide to do anything.
Yeah. What a nice coat.
If you say so. Looks pretty
Looks
heavy.
warm. Looks warm. Oh, that guy.
I don't know who that is.
I recognize him.
From?
I can't tell you.
Wait, what?
It's like in French, the difference between like je sais and je connais, where like je sais is like know a fact and connais is generally know. I generally know that guy.
Oh, okay. Do you speak French?
I took it for a couple of years, and I'm a Cajun, so I try to keep up with some language there.
Oh, cool.
All right, we got scary music. This is cool.
Oh man, all these movie soundtracks, they're always pretty good, no matter what.
Yeah.
So, it's funny that we're watching this now because yesterday I was editing a movie review and I
Hmm.
was just flipping through my TV and Predator 2 came on.
Whoa.
And that is a weird movie. It's a very weird movie. But it was weird because Bill Paxton was in it. You know who that is?
Bill Paxton. I recognize the name.
So Bill Paxton, he's a pretty notable actor, very
Yeah.
notable. He's but he a lot most one of his most famous roles is from Aliens, the second Alien movie.
Mm-hmm.
So he's in that movie, but he's also in Predator 2. And there's a certain point where they say that the Predator movies and the Alien movies are in the same universe. You remember? Because like Alien
Yeah.
versus Predator and whatnot.
Yeah, I was about to bring that back up.
Right. And then the
Oof.
Alien movies are like way into the future though.
Huh. Okay.
And then Predator
So Bill
2 took
Paxton.
took place in like 1997.
Hmm. Maybe Bill Paxton was the thing that connected them. He's the reason that the alien was versus the predator.
I think so. I think he's Jesus.
He's Jesus.
I mean,
Uh,
you seen Prometheus? Isn't that
yeah.
the thing? They're saying Jesus created the xenomorphs,
Oh God.
which
I
is
guess that was
absolutely
what it
crazy.
said.
Yeah.
Didn't you start to watch it and then stop watching it?
I stopped watching it because it was pretty gruesome for no reason.
Yeah. Those horror things. Ooh.
Yeah, I can't stand that when a movie's just really violent just to be violent.
Well, violent to instill fear, kind of like this is.
Mm, I guess like Alien Covenant, they had a scene. So like one of the like first deaths was like, okay, this is how like dumb the franchise got. Right, they landed on this planet and they didn't go in with any like spacesuits or anything. They're just like, do 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 do. We're just gonna walk, and literally something in the air is almost like a gas, right? Super tiny like atoms goes into some people's ears and through their nose, and from that little molecule, the alien started growing into them.
Jeez.
So there's no longer a spider anymore. It's just like in the air.
There's no escape. There's like there's not even a stake. You're gonna lose.
Yeah. So and then to they didn't even pop out the guy's chest for the first death scene. He like it was like the full alien came out through his spine, and it was just like,
Jeez.
why do we have to see this? This is
Oh,
just-
that reminds me of Hemlock Grove. Oh God, I think that was on Netflix years ago.
Mm.
But it showed a really gruesome, like werewolf transformation. Right? It was a lot.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I didn't see it, but I heard. Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, that one was a lot.
That kind of
All right.
reminds me of. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, summary of what just happened was that we just found Ripley. We brought her back to life, and everybody else is dead.
Yeah, that sounds like a movie. Whoa, is it that's Forrest Whitaker? No, that's not Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
No, that's not Forrest Whitaker. No, wait, it is. I think it is.
I can't tell. He's saying something important though. All right, little crew of bald people.
Yeah, why are they all bald?
Oh wait, that guy has hair in the back, I think, or a hat.
Yeah, well, he's blurry, so they're like, since you don't have hair, you kind of have to be out of the shot a little bit.
Oh. Oh. Men are gross.
We are gross. This reminds me of that Sliders episode. You ever seen Sliders?
No.
Sliders is a 1995 sci-fi TV show about traveling to alternate universes or alternate worlds or parallel worlds. It's like the same day, but just different things happen in
Parallel
the
real.
world. Yeah, and then one episode is where the crew got to San Francisco because they're from San Francisco, and
Mhm.
there's literally a virus that went out to the world, and it only affected men, and like 80% of the population of men died in the world.
Whoa.
So when they got there, all the women literally grabbed them because they haven't seen like a man in so long.
Oh my god. But here, I guess it's the opposite.
It might be. I mean, I don't know. That's very interesting. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously we're here to procreate, right?
Sure.
To survive, I guess. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure that can't be on their mind.
You sure?
No, but listen, if it's been so long without it, generally a man would find other means to do
Surely.
that. Yeah, just like in prison and anything else you can imagine, they'll find other means to do that. So
The sex drive is really the alien that inside of us all.
right.
All right. You think it's morphine, adrenaline? She about to awake? Yeah. Uh-huh. Clemens.
never trust a man that doesn't have a traditional first name, nor
Clemens.
nor a last name. Yeah, I've never trusted a man who has a last name for a first name.
I don't think I would really trust a dude saying that he was going to give me a cocktail in a syringe and wasn't a doctor, you know? Or did I miss that he was a doctor?
I don't think he is. Yeah, and a cocktail? What?
Yeah, how did you get here, Ripley? Mm. Oh man, she's gonna be sick for a couple weeks. I know all of her friends just died, but man, if she's about to have to go through a bunch of shit when she already feels like shit. Oh, okay. Going on.
She should technically be used to it. This is like the
She,
third time
yeah.
her crew has
She
died
looks
on her.
she fucking looks like shit. Like she looks beaten up. They did a
Mm.
good job with that makeup. Hmm. You know, I thought we would get spaceships on this, but I'm feeling like we're not going to get spaceships, and I'm a little disappointed.
Oh, and you say that, and look.
I don't know. This looks like a facility. Okay, 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 maybe.
Or maybe that's not a spaceship. Huh?
Spaceships are a special interest of mine, so just saying.
What's the best looking spaceship you ever seen in like a
Har-
fictional,
Easy,
non-fictional movie or TV show?
easy. Heart of Gold from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I was thinking about that movie the other day. What a boring movie.
Oh, ooh, I'll fight you another time on that.
I was so bored with that movie.
It was my favorite series of books. I'm much more of a book nerd, but uh, yeah, the movie just, I don't know.
What is it about? I mean, the title sounds amazing.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Hmm.
Oh, it's about one human that like takes a jaunt across the universe, and it's ridiculous and it's full of British humor and a lot of really really long games of plot, I guess.
Hmm.
It's a great book series. I really do recommend it. It's got a lot of science jokes, it's got a lot of puns, it's got a lot of just really well constructed jokes.
Okay. Yeah. If the audiobook's on YouTube, I'll listen to it.
Oh yeah, the audiobooks are out there. It feels weird to talk about something that I love so much and watch this thing where things are so sad. What's that? Oh, oh, she knows.
Oh, don't
I
tell
have
me
to.
this was the little girl from the second movie.
Oh, see, now you're emotionally invested.
Well, I mean, sure, but I feel like this would be like the ultimate disrespect to all the fans because that entire I would guess second half of that sequel,
Yeah.
Aliens, was just built on the relationship between Ripley and the little girl, and the fact that they made it out alive and they did this and did that. It was just so rewarding. And now you're just gonna start the movie off saying, "Oh, hey, she died," and she died off screen. It's just like what? Or maybe that's not her. She doesn't. That looks pretty tall.
Is that her?
I don't. I don't know. They kind of zoomed out. She's like a dirty blonde, I guess. Or maybe no. I think she's a blonde, like a full blonde.
I'm about to dig around in this girl's chest and see if there's an alien in it.
Darby, ladies and gentlemen, she's here all week.
No, just for the next. How long is this movie? 2 hours.
Mm.
I can't tell.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
can't
didn't.
tell either.
Yeah, I didn't see the movie. I don't know what I'm trying to pretend to like. They probably said her name earlier and we just missed it.
I don't even remember her name.
Oh,
I just remember she had like a teddy bear, I think, or some type of stuffed animal.
you gonna do it? Is
No,
she
don't
gonna
do
do
it.
it? She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it.
Talk about a job, being like a mortician. Ugh.
Oh, dude, one of my best friends actually is a funeral director.
Well,
And
that's different though. Like, does she or he did they like
they,
dress the body? Or they did they dress the bodies?
yeah, they actually do.
Mm.
Yeah, they have to prepare them.
But they don't like cut it open though.
Yep, got to do the autopsy.
But really, they do that too.
Oh, sorry. No, they send them. Sorry, I was talking about the movie. No, but they I don't think they do autopsies, but they do prepare. Like they have to like put it back together if something's happened, and
Right.
prepare it for viewing, that kind of thing. Yeah, full service funeral homes. It's really interesting. The story, like yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
There's not very many people that can do it, but
No, no,
gotta
not at all.
I gotta respect the people that can.
I think it's gotten to like a point though. It's like once you start doing it, every day after that, it gets a lot easier, and you kind of get
Yeah,
numb to
maybe.
it.
Or there's like a new thing and you just got to keep learning, right?
Mm.
It's like Ripley in these movies. She keeps on being traumatized over and over and over again. And it's not that she gets so numb to it as she just learns a new lesson. Maybe. I haven't really seen these movies.
I don't think there's any lesson. It's just escape the alien.
Yeah. You're dogged by this thing.
Well, I
Dude,
think. Well, I was gonna say I think that the message of the entire like every movie for the Alien franchise is just basically humanity and how awful we are that we keep killing each other just from stupid stuff. Whereas you see this beast like uh, monster and a group of them, and they're like for each other. They help each other. They don't ever betray each other. But then yet
Mhm.
I guess, the more intelligent species, we all hate each other.
Mhm. All right, we're just going to sit here and cringe through this autopsy, I see. Ooh, bone breaking.
You. But what are we doing? What are we looking for?
The alien, right?
No, the alien would have popped out by now, so there's no reason to do this. That
Lungs.
doesn't make sense. Why would you? Could there would clearly be an indication of an alien hole, right?
Uh, you're you're much more of an expert on these aliens than I am right now.
But I'm just saying, if an alien were to take host in a body, it wouldn't just stay there. It
Yeah.
can only be in there for a certain amount of time.
And wait a second, wasn't there like a hole in the side of her coffin that like Ripley saw it and she was like, oh, "Let me see her body." Like
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe
it
that's.
probably already escaped her body.
But if it did, there would be a hole.
Hole. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I don't get this. Hello, bald man and less bald man.
I wonder what their names are in the script. Like Bald One, Bald Two.
God,
I want to know what did they do for her eye? If it's like
I know.
a contacts or yeah, contact or something.
I feel like it's got to be a contact lens. Oh, whoa. Hmm.
No, that reminds me. See, everything reminds me of a movie. That reminds me of this really good independent teen drama movie called what is it called? Dog Pound. Oh my god, it's so good.
Huh.
It's about three teenagers going into a juvenile center, and they have to like stay there for like however long for their
Ooh.
sentence and their experience there. It was absolutely crazy.
Huh. That
Yeah.
weird kind of blown out eye effect reminds me of what was it, District 9, where that guy
Mm,
turns into an alien?
that was a weird movie.
Yeah, like the bugs. I can't remember what they called them. Ooh, you're a lady. Hide yourself. We don't want your ladiness around and disrupting the men
Don't disrupt us.
for your safety. What a what a towhead. I don't like him.
Right. I'm still thinking like, so what does this have to do with aliens?
There's somewhere around here. We saw the little crabs scuttle around, at the beginning, so they've got to be around here.
But that had to be a flashback though.
I think that might be why she crashed where she did.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right. Who knows? The the information given in this movie has not been the best.
Yeah. Ew, look at all those bugs. I hated that. Oh god. Do you think the alien's going to be in this cow?
Is that what that is?
It looks like a cow.
That's not a
Look at them
cow.
hooves. It looks like a
There's
really fucked up cow.
that cow. Yeah, no cow has
Sorry.
that kind of leg.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure that's a bull.
Yeah, that's a bull.
That's a bull. Wild. Is that how they move large slabs of meat in like meat places?
Yeah, I think so. It depends. They definitely have to have it upside down though.
Oh yeah, to drain.
Yeah.
Look, another ew. Ew, I hated that tongue thing. Oh god.
What a weird movie.
They're showing that men are evil. That's what I'm seeing.
Oh, yeah.
Men of
Wait,
the
did you hear that?
What?
Didn't that sound like a monster? Maybe,
This
maybe.
music sounds like monster music.
I could have swear I heard some. I heard like maybe like something growling.
Wait, was that it? What did he lift up? He lifted up something.
I don't know. See, it's too quick. They're not giving us all the information we need.
We're also talking through it.
Well, but still, 50% of the information given in a movie it should be visual. It should be more visual than audio.
I'm a writer, so you're hurting me.
Well, I mean, but you should. That's awesome. Now we can talk about screenwriting.
My main thing is playwriting, but yeah, I've
Oh, yeah,
dabbled
that's
in
right.
script writing.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. You're super involved in theater.
I am. It's my main thing, but you happened to meet me on my little adventure into film. It was fun.
Yeah, that's really cool. I haven't done theater work since high school, but it was really fun.
It's a different experience than film, is what I've realized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, what is happening? Oh, funeral. Got it.
Yeah. Is that a black character?
Yes.
Let's see how long he lasts.
Oh my god. I was just thinking before, I was like, look at all these white dudes.
See, that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Yeah. I said it was in the cow. That's got to be a contact. It's a contact. She knows.
They still haven't said. They still haven't said if it was a little girl or not, because they never gave us a clear look at the
Shot.
face.
Yeah. Ew. Spooky.
Spooky. You ever you ever seen a goofy, like an extreme goofy movie?
Oh, an extremely goofy movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's Pauly Shore's character.
Oh, I love Polly Shore. Biodome meant a lot to me at one point in my life.
Same here. Every Biodome in the army now. Oh my! I used to watch that religiously.
Nice. Hey, another black character. He was the one from before.
Yeah, that's
I hope they survive.
maybe no. That's not Forrest Whitaker. I don't think that's Forrest
Yeah, it's
Whitaker.
not.
That other black
Yeah.
guy's definitely not surviving, but this guy is, just from the fact he has lines.
Ah! Ew. God. How is she connected today? How is she connected to this alien? What
I
the
don't think
heck?
she's connected. I think it was just a random nosebleed.
No! She's gotta be. That doesn't. That. What?
Wait,
She's gotta be. It just appeared and she gets a nosebleed. She hasn't had a nosebleed this whole time. Gross.
yeah, I don't know. At this point, it's just bad luck that she's always surrounded by this thing. You know, what? This is really cool because I don't think we've ever.
It's actually quite cute. That little
I've
squeal.
I've
Can you imagine
always
what?
imagine what.
I was like, can you imagine being like the voice actor? Oh, look at her masculinity showing, whatever. Anyway, can you imagine being the little voice actor for the little alien, just going like, "Ew, ew," you know?
That's exactly what it was. That's the voice.
No, but what were you gonna say?
I don't even remember.
Ah,
Oh yeah, it was I was always been super fascinated. I think one of the coolest things about the xenomorph is just the
uh-huh.
fact that when you see it like spurst out of somebody, like a host, you
Hmm.
see it as that little creature, like this little thing, and then in the course of like minutes, you see it grown into this huge,
Hmm.
this huge thing. And I was like, holy crap, that's amazing.
Yeah. Think about those growing pains. No wonder they're violent. Are you gonna tell us your name, man?
Ball Man 3.
That guy on the left looks like the kid from oh my gosh, The Matrix in the first one.
Mouse.
Yeah.
I think it's the
Maybe
hat that does it.
it is the hat.
Actually, this entire scene reminds me of that scene from The Matrix.
Yeah. It's a vibe, I suppose.
It's 100% a vibe. Oh, wait a second, but this is way before The Matrix.
Was it? Oh yeah, I guess it was 2000s. This was what year was this?
Matrix came out in 1999. This came out in 92.
Okay. Ew. Brush your teeth, man. Hmm. Quick. They're quick. They're funny.
Right. Hmm. Yeah, this is just bad luck. At this point in time, the fact that there's a third movie and this alien is following Ripley, it's
Mm-hmm.
just personal. They just don't like her.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of a joke. You ever watch those VH1 shows of like I love the 90s, I love the 70s?
I don't know if I have, but tell me about it.
So VH1 used to have these amazing shows called VH1 I love the, and then they just pick like a decade. So if it's like the 80s, they get like a bunch of comedians and a bunch of celebrities and they talk about like different popular things or pop culture things that happen in that decade.
Mm-hmm.
So for they did like I love the 2000s, and then they were talking about that incident where the pilot some guy was flying a plane, you know, it's full of people, they're like going somewhere, and
Mm-hmm.
there was like a a flock of geese, and the geese just went right into the engine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then the pilot had to like safely land a plane in the ocean or something like that.
Or wasn't it the guy? Wasn't that just happened a few years ago? He landed it in like a bay outside of what was it, DC or something?
Right, yeah. It was like yeah,
Yeah.
like early 2000s, I think.
Yeah. I remember when that happened.
Right, right.
Yeah, he
The whole-
killed all those geese.
Well, you say that,
They
but
killed
then
themselves. They
I,
killed themselves.
well, I remember a comedian was talking about it, and then he was like, wow, "Just think about the geese right before that happened. They just saw the plane, and then they were literally like, "Fuck you, humans!" They literally just suicide themselves.
Yeah. Oh, look at all these men so uncomfortable with there being a vagina in the room, you know?
I don't understand this. What is this, like a no girls allowed club type thing, like a Little Rascals, women haters club?
Woman hate. Oh, I can't even remember the name anymore.
Right? Yeah.
It's like the manly woman. I can't even.
I think it's He Man.
He
He,
Man Woman Haters.
yeah,
That's it. Nice.
just weird.
It is
I
weird.
never understood that. Even being really young watching that movie, I'm like, why do they hate girls?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. All right, so he's being nice to her because of religion.
I don't think there's much going on. I don't think there's really anything going on.
Uh, I don't know why, but like watching movies like this always makes me want to bite my nails.
Are you a nail biter?
Ah, only when I'm watching like kind of intense movies, like kind of stressful movies, you know?
Mm,
But my
yeah,
nails look good right
something.
now.
No.
I'm trying not to. They're finally long. Okay.
That's crazy. Then what do you do in? Well, I guess then you would bite your nails in theaters if you're
Yeah.
watching that. You wouldn't have like a candy or anything to help you with
I
that.
mean, I eat the candy, and then what do you do next, you know?
You can like not eat it. You just gnaw at it. I used to do that with Twizzlers, so just gnaw at it.
Uh, there's something about Twizzlers that I couldn't do. Okay, do you think there's chemistry here? Do you think it looks like they're trying to maybe hint at it?
Ew, no,
Listen to the music though. Oh,
no way.
he better not. Oh, okay. That's okay.
I think maybe he feels something for her because she has the same haircut now.
She's joined the bald group. Okay. Yeah, what have you been looking for, Ripley?
Hmm. Oh, here. Okay, so to talk about sci-fi now, what is
Mm-hmm.
your? I guess I'll probably uh no, I was time stamp this stuff, but I'll just go back and listen to it. So what would you, out of like every sci-fi movie, show, universe that there is, what universe would you love to be like, would you love to live in?
Oh, I need a minute.
Hmm.
Well, obviously, like if you were to be in like the Star Wars universe, like to have the opportunity to work with the Force would be really rad. But like Star Trek is also rad in terms of
Mm,
just like the way that they've conceptualized like a future,
right.
like yeah, yeah, just like Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Like I would love to live on that spaceship, right? Or like that space station
Ooh.
rather. So good, so good. And just like getting to explore like that new frontier in like a very like academic way. Oh, buddy, he's gonna fall in the fan. No. Oh.
How did he fall?
He got attacked by the alien, didn't he?
He did, but it didn't seem like if you would lose your balance, you're just completely falling. Again, I know acid hit his face, but
Yeah. Okay, but about your other question, like there's also like the spaceships in Cowboy Bebop were also really like A plus.
hmm.
And just I like the idea. I really love like the personalized ships that they have.
Mm,
I don't know. I look forward to the day that I can have my own little flying ship.
yeah, again, you would love Lex. Lex is
Okay.
an incredible
I wrote
sci-fi
that one
character.
down.
Yeah, because the ship is Lex. That's what the
Oh,
show is technically about. It's like
yeah,
this.
just like Farscape.
Yeah, well, that's where Farscape got it from. Is from
Oh,
Lex.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a huge giant kind of like worm type thing, and it it's like the most destructive weapon on Earth, like or not on Earth, like in the entire universe. That ship alone,
Whoa.
and when it like shoots out lasers and stuff like that, it like needs to eat in order to keep living. So they have to like find different planets to like for him to like to feed on and different stuff.
Oh, wild.
Yeah.
Wild. But I feel like there's universe. Hold on. I'm going to think about your question a bit more.
Okay, so for me personally, I would love. I think Deep Space Nine is a really good answer, and I fall asleep to the Deep Space Nine audiobooks like every other night.
Oh, I totally forget about the books.
Yeah, they're
Oh my
so good. Um, Deep Space Nine is a good one. I think personally, I would. Hmm. I don't. Maybe. Oh well. Well, if I'm thinking like if I'm in the universe, then I would love
gosh.
to be a part of the adventures that happen in that universe. So maybe something like Quantum Leap. You ever seen that show?
No, but I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Quantum Leap. I'm writing that one down.
Yeah. Quantum
Ah.
Leap is incredible. That's like one of the biggest things I wish that's gonna happen when I die. Is just I just turn into this entity that just watches people and how they like go throughout their days, and I can see someone like by the age of like let's say 7 all the way to like they're 60 and just watch how they progress in life and learn all the things they do and all the bad things they do, like basically have being like this all-knowing presence of like
Oh,
wisdom.
jeez. That kind of
Because
like just makes me immediately think like if that was the case, then are there people watching me? And that freaks me out, you know?
hmm.
Yeah. But at the same time, like I'd love to be a ghost and haunt people after after I'm gone, you know? Like I'd enjoy that.
You know who Paul Mooney is?
Paul Mooney?
Hmm.
No.
He's a comedian, and he has a really funny joke about ghosts and how people believe in ghosts. Do you want to hear it?
Sure.
So he's saying that he's saying that white people need to stop saying that there's ghosts. There's no such thing as ghosts, because if there was such a thing, then slaves from back then will be haunting you right now.
Oh God. Oof. Oof. Yeah,
It's fantastic.
it's a good one. Yeah, all our asses would be haunted. All right, so what do you think just happened?
I think they're trying to figure out what happened
Yeah,
to the person. Well, clearly it looked like an accident, like he just fell in there, right? But I'm
yeah.
sure they've seen the alien carcass, like him shedding its skin. I'm sure they
Hmm.
saw maybe like some acid burns.
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe if he wasn't like totally chopped up, you know.
Right. And then I'm sure they're probably thinking, well, why is all this happening now when
Hmm.
she came here to our little
Hmm.
sanctuary? So,
God, I just love Sigourney Weaver, like just like rocking the bald head.
what's your favorite role that she's been in?
Oh God, I don't know. I'd have to actually like look, you know.
I think for me personally, it's either Aliens, the second one, or
Uh-huh.
Holes.
Holes was good.
Yeah, it was
I
so good.
forgot that was her.
I still remember that
Ooh.
quote from that movie where he's like, "Grandpa, I'm tired of this. I don't. That's too damn bad."
That's too damn bad. Uh, God. There was that song. I remember trying to learn this song from that movie. A burn. Okay, they did see the burns. Mm, he knows. Profile shots.
There's no plot to this movie.
I mean, there is. They're trying to get the alien. It's the plot to every other alien movie, right?
No, that's not true. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
good point. I don't
I
really
think
know.
I think the first movie, why it made it, the first one is really a horror, which is why I kind of only watched it once because I'm not really too into horrors, but I thought it was amazing.
Hmm.
Is there's something stalking this ship, and we have no idea what it is. At first, we thought it was that little creature that popped out of his chest, and we're
Hmm.
searching for the ship. Let's just quarantine it off. If you see it, kill it. And then it turns out that this thing is smart, it's bigger, it's faster, it's stronger. There's no way we can possibly win, and it's killing everybody. And then the
Hmm.
second movie is basically so yeah. The first one is just like a survival type thing. The second movie is basically um, what going to a mining colony
Hmm.
to to I think exterminate the one alien that was there. But it turned out there's a whole army of them.
Mm.
And then but what's really good about that one, it told you more about their history, it told you more about their chemistry. There's actually a queen, and it also tells you a lot about human behavior and human motives.
Oh, cool. Okay. I like his verve. Mm.
So when you say that you're a playwright, have you produced any of the stuff you've written yet?
Um, yeah. Yeah. It's just funny to think about, but I think it was back in 2019, 2018. The years before the pandemic are crazy. But yeah, my brother and I are a writing team. We write under the name Gwyn Twins.
Mm,
But he and two of his friends started a theater company a couple years ago. It's called Havoc Movement.
cool.
And yeah, so we wrote the first show. It was called Just Another Play About Rainbows. Um, and it was about a superhero who punched color back into the world, but she fell asleep for 100 years and woke up to find that the world had been drained of color. And so she had to go on an adventure to restore the color,
Interesting.
with violence. But she learns that violence isn't always the answer.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, I was raised on a theater family that specialized in stage combat. So like I've been around a lot of movement and
Oh yeah, that's
dance my whole
right.
life. Yeah, and so with our shows, like we wanted to find ways to highlight that kind of high action. Like you have like movies like this where people can fight and like you fight these monsters and stuff, but on stage it's slightly different. Like you're actually right in front of somebody, so performing violence in front of somebody live is can be like really intense for people or really exciting, or you know
Hmm.
and yeah, so trying to it's interesting writing shows with a lot of violence in them because you have to justify it, and sometimes it's hard to justify violence. um but yeah, so that's where I kind of like to exist in the realm of like superheroes and fantasy. But right now we're working on an Alice in Wonderland, and we have Alice and the Queen of Hearts finally duking it out at the end of the show, and I'm really excited about that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember in high school when I did a Peter Pan play, and then
Oh yeah.
I think the school, or maybe it was our theater teacher, hired somebody to choreograph the entire
Mhm.
fight scenes, and they were like legit, like they had training and all that stuff.
Do you
And
remember who it was?
no, no, I have no idea because
Ooh.
I was not paying attention to there's like names and stuff like that. I was basically just there
Oh
just to
God.
be there, but
Yeah.
um yeah, it was super cool. Everyone was super into it and it looked awesome because I remember because it was a theater class, and then that whole semester
Uh-huh.
we kind of worked to produce the Peter Pan film, and then towards like the last 3 weeks they had like elementary schools from all over our county come to our school to watch the production of Peter Pan. So we were like a full on crew every single day putting on a show, have to like, do everything. It was
Nicely
intense.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I helped write the show that we ended up doing our my senior year. It was goofy, but I'm sorry. This was just such a funny image listening to you talk about Peter Pan and watching her carry around half a dead body. Oh God! Oh God! I hate this. Jesus,
Oh no.
they're not about to kill her. Don't. These frickin' rape scenes get me, and I frickin' hate them.
I was watching some movie years ago that had that, and it was absolutely crazy.
Ugh. Thank God. Thank you for not going there, Alien 3. We don't need to traumatize this woman anymore at this point.
Right.
Get it, man. You're a good dude. Get him.
Yeet.
Girl, you should have kicked him. Save your hand. That's one way to do it.
I feel like that's what you do to use a payphone.
No, I'd use my elbow. It's a little bit more controlled. Oh, God. Well, I'm glad that we didn't just watch a rape scene.
Right.
They probably didn't have intimacy choreographers back then, so it probably would have been terrible and bad for
Ma-
everyone involved.
majority of scenes don't. I was listening to some type of commentary. I forgot what it. Oh, I know. It was The Deuce. I don't know if you ever seen that
Mm-mm,
HBO TV series, but it's
mm-mm.
pretty good. And they were talking about how throughout the course of their show they had like an intimacy instructor
Yeah,
to talk to the act.
coordinator, choreographer.
Yeah, to not only coordinate things, but to talk to the crew and the
Hmm.
cast, and then only a certain amount of people can be on set that day and all that stuff.
Hmm. They do so much. Like down to like, I don't know, if there's like full frontal nudity, like, and somebody doesn't want to show it, like they can mask that stuff, and still make it look real. Like they can do so much, and they have to coordinate with so many people. They're really important, and so
Hmm.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's very cool. It's very cool that like they're getting more well known and supported within like the film community.
absolutely.
I'm a
Yeah,
fan.
I was on. I think there's two
Ooh.
two films I was on. One of the films, it was definitely kind of like a sex scene, nudity scene, but I
Hmm.
didn't read the script. I had no idea, and I think that the director told me like, "Hey guys, we're gonna shoot this scene, but it's like he's the only one who's gonna be in there, and then it's just the
Mm.
actors." And he explained to me what the scene was. I was like, "Okay, cool." I had no idea.
Hmm.
And then the other one was like a music video. It was such a weird thing. I think my friend just told me to show up one day, and then things were just happening. I was like, "What is happening?"
Well, you gotta love that. Oh God,
What is that?
Mouse is dead.
But what is that? That's not an alien.
That's not it looks like an alien.
No, it doesn't.
Not the normal alien.
It looked like a person.
Maybe it stole that girl's like body. Ugh.
Why did they stop running?
They are confused.
Here's the thing I don't understand about the aliens, and this definitely you get a lot of this in Alien Covenant. Is like, okay, I understand you're kind of like an animal. You have your
Hmm.
animal instincts. I would like to believe they're more afraid of us than we are of them,
Yeah.
but it really
These guys are
seems like
coming. These are aggressive.
right, right. But it definitely seems like in these movies, these aliens really go out of their way to kill these people,
Yeah.
as if it's on their to-do list.
Which is kind of wild. Like, ooh.
Well, at least he wasn't the first to die.
The fact that wow, look at that shot. Oh, this reminds me when we did Dracula.
What?
This reminds me of when we did Dracula last year.
What is who is that? Is that the little girl? You're
Dracula?
gonna say
Yeah.
that's Dracula?
No, no. Is that a real body or is it fake? I
Okay,
can't.
yeah, it's fake.
It's
It's fake.
supposed to be fake.
Right.
What?
So was there a lot of blood in the Dracula?
Yeah,
Oh, I
you
know what
had
that
to.
is.
The vampire movie.
That's a
Oh,
synthetic.
this guy is a synthetic.
Yeah.
I was like,
I,
how do you not know who Dracula is? Okay, go on.
yeah. So you said there's a lot of blood in it
Yeah,
in your play. Interesting.
yeah, but okay. This reminds me of Prometheus.
This is kind of creepy.
His legs hurt. He doesn't have legs.
He'll be fine.
Oh man. Hello, bald white man.
Bald Man 2.
I'm sure we had a couple bald man twos at this point. It must be at least bald man 8.
Well, when they die, they're just gonna replace each other.
What the hell?
What happened?
Why is that guy just chilling? What started? Okay.
This is
So
creepy.
here's the crazy thing is that, like, if these aliens just like hunt humans so aggressively and they never talk to other aliens after they're born, it means that there's like this weird kind of generational memory or an instinct like that drives them to kill humans and
It's
I guess animals.
it's an instinct, and it's also, you think of it like bees. How they
Yeah.
communicate is kind of close to like pheromones, especially with their queen.
Uh-huh. Yeah, bugs. Why are aliens always associated with bugs, you know? Ooh. Hmm. Oh, buddy. Gross. They made him nice and gooey, didn't they?
Hmm.
Ugh.
He said he'll never be top of the line again. Isn't there like every year a new model's out?
Something like that.
You've never been
Oh.
top of the line.
Of course he's mad. He just saw a monster.
What a weird.
His face is so close to him.
I don't
Mm,
understand how Ripley hasn't told everyone yet. Like after she saw how the first guy died or whatever, or heard
yeah.
about it, she's like, "Hey guys, we're all screwed."
Get it, Ripley. This dragon.
I guess it is a dragon. Well, technically it's like a lizard, but well, a dragon is a lizard, right? Yeah.
Correct. Or they do say that, maybe it's more like a bird, you know? I feel like a dragon is more bird like.
No, it's a lizard.
They
There's
do
no.
say that we have underfeathered a lot of our dinosaurs, like the renderings of dinosaurs. They're
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
more like chickens.
I did an
Mhm.
episode on Jurassic Park, and I was
Oh, yeah,
talking
I
a
saw that
lot
one.
about. Yeah, yeah. I was talking a lot about that. They're, yeah, basically giant chickens.
Bok bok, motherfucker.
Yeah. I can't even imagine that.
I hate chickens, so I can. It's like my nightmare.
Chickens are your nightmare.
God, they're just so mean.
Are they though?
All right, Ripley. Ripley, lead the way. But she's a woman. They're going to give her a hard time at every frickin' checkpoint.
You know what else is a film I love Weaver in?
Hmm.
Uh, uh, what is that movie called? Heartbreakers.
I don't know that one. Heartbreakers. I'll write it down.
Heartbreakers. Yeah, hopefully I'm saying that right. It's the movie with her and Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Mm.
Yeah, it's about them being like a mother daughter team. And what they do is they find men, wealthy men, and they seduce them, or at least one of them seduces them and gets them to marry them very early. And then once they're married, the other one will come in and seduce them again and then catch them in the act. So then they would just go for divorce and get all their money.
Hot yams. What a plot.
Right.
God, he's just laying on that spring. Why? So are they all prisoners? I'm guessing yes.
I think so. I think this is
Okay.
definitely the movie
The
about the
prison.
prison planet.
Got it. Yeah.
But what kind of what is this though? Like no one's like regulating it or like,
Mm-hmm.
seeing to that these prisoners are getting their they're serving their time. They're just letting them do whatever.
Maybe they all have like life sentences or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, she feels like shit for weeks, like she said.
Or like for movies.
Special cocktails.
Again with the cocktails.
Look at this. Look at this philosophy being dropped.
What did he say?
Just like there is no perfect human, that kind of deal. Quite profound. See,
I beg to
not all for
differ.
me. See, what is something profound, Carlin?
What is you want me to say something that's profound?
Yes.
Okay. One of the most profound quotes I've heard was from an animated movie that I really like. And it goes, "Never try, never fail." That's pretty profound, right? If you never try, you never fail.
I'm sure. Yeah, it is. Quite.
Or here's another one that really stuck with me. It's from a sitcom. It goes, "I know when I'm not needed." Or
Mm.
no. It goes, "I know when I'm not wanted, but that's when I'm needed the most."
Oh. Is it though? Is it though?
Well, it was said by John Lovitz, so it was really funny hearing him say it. He was like a
Ooh.
really serious theater actor. I had no idea.
Oh wait, I think we're about to get Clemens' backstory.
Should be good.
Oh, here we go.
He's gonna go into detail how he got his haircut.
Oh no. Oh god. Carlin,
What
I
happened?
lost you.
Oh,
It paused. I paused.
oh, don't worry. I'm
Sorry.
at 1 hour and 30 seconds.
I'm at. You're at 1 hour and 30 seconds?
Hmm.
How am I at 1 hour and 6 minutes and 18 seconds? I didn't touch it.
Oh, I don't know.
Here, sorry, I'm trying to get my headphones back in. One died on me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Everything's ruined.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. Can I just turn one on? Let me turn one on. All right, give me a second.
Take your time. You're not missing anything. This movie has been nothing but underwhelming, and it's kind of
Underwhelming.
it's disrespected a little bit of the characters.
Hold on. I think my. Come on. Wait, can you say something?
Hello,
Okay,
hello.
I can't hear you anymore.
It is me. What is
There you
that?
are. Hi. What is what?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, no. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. So the reason that I need headphones is so that
But
my.
I think it's the alien.
Oh. Oh, is yours still playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what were you saying about your headphones?
I'm gonna just plug along they disconnected because one's getting low. And I don't have any corded headphones, which is infuriating. That's what I was in.
No, no.
I might give it one more look. Or here. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use these ones that I do have. I might go crazy because they have a buzzing in them. But in the end, it'll be better.
Okay, cool.
All right.
What?
Give me a second.
That doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't make any sense?
What just happened?
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did you hear me before?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me do this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can always hear you.
What happened? Bose Quiet Comfort.
Can you
What?
not hear me?
No, I can hear you. But I plugged my headphones in, so they should be where you're coming out of. And I need you in headphones so that you output headphone port. So why are you... Let's try this. Settings. That's why. Oh no. It won't let me click settings on Zencast now. Do you think it's because we're recording?
Yeah, it probably is. I just noticed that like the last episode I did.
Okay.
I think you can. Well, I don't know. Maybe you could do it through like your computer. Maybe that will help.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Will you say something?
Hello, I'm watching Alien 3, the most underwhelming movie of all time.
All right. I think you're still coming through, like you're not coming through my headphones because the settings on this on Zencaster won't let me change. So if it keeps on coming out of my microphone or out of my computer, my microphone picks up you and the movie.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, we can. Yeah, I can stop recording for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, and pause movie. All right, so I'm at 1 hour 11 minutes and 10 seconds.
All right, I'll get to that. Because I was at 6 minutes. I don't know how we got off.
I don't know either.
All right, I'm at 10. I got 1 hour 11 minutes 10 seconds.
Well, I never. It's still going. I never paused to do it.
Oh, you never paused?
No, I don't know. That's why when I said 10 seconds, I gave you leadway to get there. So okay, so now I'm at 1 hour 11 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay, got it.
All right, cool. So we're basically at the same spot.
Basically at the same spot. Woo! Technical difficulties, everybody. Charge your headphones.
Well, the problem is you're using skull candy headphones, which no one uses anymore.
Beggars can't be choosers, and in this instance, I was a beggar. So, showing us a little leadership.
Yeah, I'm so excited that you have like a mic and your audio sounds good. I can't wait. Now I'm going to use this as like my podcast trailer.
Oh my god. I hope I've given you enough goofy bullshit.
Oh yeah, that's going to be great.
Oh gosh.
This movie's weird. I can't believe we got like another hour of this.
I know, it's such a long movie.
For no reason.
2.5 hours of this. Of horny dudes and Sigourney Weaver feeling like shit and a random dragon alien. All right, now we're recapping what we've learned.
You ever watch The Bachelor?
No.
That's really random.
No, are you viewing this like The Bachelor?
Well, on I've actually I did an analysis on my YouTube channel of The Bachelor, which is pretty good if I do say so myself.
Uh-huh.
I'm proud of it. But I mentioned it because the funny thing about the show is what happens online on Twitter on how the fans
Mm,
react to it.
mhm.
And at the end of every episode, the fans will do this the episode, the entire episode with no context, and it's like 4 pictures that sums up the whole episode.
Yes, I've seen that with like so many other shows. Yeah, go on.
Right. So I'm just thinking now on how to do 4 pictures of Alien 3 with no context. And I would honestly, for the first one, put the logo of Mr. Clean, like the white guy.
It's like bald guy.
Yeah.
No, yeah, if you manage to find a weird comic of Mr. Clean behind bars,
Hmm.
like a yeah, that'd be picture number one.
Yeah. I would put
What
that one.
yeah,
Picture
what's
number
your other ones?
2 would be G.I. Jane. A picture of G.I. Jane. Picture 3 will 100%. I don't know what movie it's from. Maybe it's Airplane. I could be way off from this. But there is a
Uh-huh.
movie that was mimicking Alien, and
Uh-huh.
somebody was like having a heart attack, and then they like flew onto the table, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, what's happening?" And then the alien burst out of his chest, and everyone was so scared. And then the alien looked at everyone with his like menacing teeth, and then all of a sudden it put on a hat and it got like a cane, and then it started dancing.
See, this is why aliens are my special interest. You can do anything you want with them.
100%. And I guess the fourth picture would well, who knows? Well, once we see the next hour of this movie, I'm sure it will.
Yeah, maybe you can come up with your fourth.
Hmm. Oh, you know
Toxic
what? It'll probably
waste.
just be that a still image of the Matrix, that dinner scene with Mouse.
Yeah, that checks out. Ooh, we have a plan. Do you hear that music?
Right. A plan for something. Do you watch horror movies?
They aren't my favorite. Admittedly, I'm easily spooked. um, Blood doesn't bug me. Like a lot of violence doesn't bug me. Like
Really?
I can do decapitations, I can do stabbings. Like that's not too bad. But like
Mm.
I don't know, dude. It's body horror. Body horror is kind of the
Oh
worst
my
for me.
god. Oh my god. So I had a friend who was on this podcast, or I have a friend who was on this podcast.
Hmm.
She was like the very first episode, and she's like a horror movie freak. Like she just watches nothing but horror movies.
Oh
And
god.
so we watched Child's Play because that's a movie that always scared me as a little kid.
Oh god. Yeah.
And I was telling her that there's a movie on Tubi TV that I'm very interested to watch, but I know I can't because it'll probably be too much for me.
Which one
But
is it?
it's called Spring,
Spring.
or it's called Spring or Sprung.
Why do you think you can't?
Okay, let me explain the plot. The plot sounds really cool. It's
Okay.
about it's about a guy from America moves to Italy to start a new life.
Huh.
As he's
Okay.
trying to rebuild his own life and stuff like that, he meets a woman and he falls in love. They both fall in love with each other.
Aw, an expat in love. Okay.
Right. But the problem is she is holding a seriously dark secret from him.
Mm.
And the movie is a body horror movie.
Ugh. Okay.
And it's about her. I don't know how she does it. I don't know the exact information or anything like that, but she turns into something, and she is this type of monstrous freak.
Sounds like Shrek.
Right. Yeah, like what it's like whatever, but it's a romance story. Like it's romance and horror.
Huh. I mean, that sounds pretty neat.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
body horror.
yeah,
I
it
don't
sounds
know.
really cool.
body horror, just like zombies used to get me, you know? Just yeah, I don't know. There's something about a a like decaying human flesh that just gets me. But even like Gollum used to freak me out, you know?
Mm,
Like it's that Andy Serkis like weird angular movement type that just creeps me out.
what's a really good like body horror that's like not scary, or maybe something from a TV show that I can think of.
Pan's Labyrinth
Oh,
walks that line.
that's amazing.
That one walks that line for me. That guy with the eye hands, like
Hmm.
he's cool looking, but then as soon as he moves fast, I'm like, not okay, you know?
Right. I've never seen the end of that movie. As much
Really?
as I love it.
it's it's a sad but beautiful ending.
It's just sad because they have to kill the baby, right?
You should watch it.
Uh, okay. Kind of don't want to. Kind of freaked out right now.
Is it because the alien is coming? Oh, why?
I think I
I'm
don't
freaked
think
out
it's
by the
because
guy almost falling down a ladder.
right. I think it's because now I'm started thinking about more body horrors, and I'm thinking about Sprung a lot more.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess you did see. Oh, God, there's a thing above him. There's a thing above him.
What's above him?
It was like the dragon thing. It was the alien.
The dragon thing.
It's like a worm. What is that? Okay, I guess it's not there because you would have seen it.
See, at first you called it a dragon, and now you call it a worm.
Well, I'm thinking like
Oh my God.
WY.
That was too much. You know, that wasn't even like the scariest jump scare, but it was just like
It's
of
the
all
teeth.
yeah,
The teeth got you.
right. Of everything that I'm thinking, it's just too much for me right now.
What? Why is this slowed down? Why are we suddenly Oh. 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 Oh, we're messed up now.
What some idiots. That was their plan?
Y'all are all burnt.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. This might be one of the dumbest ideas ever to catch a monster. No wonder why so many people hate this movie. Holy crap.
Poorly formed plan, kids.
You mean to tell me our plan is to cover the entire prison in gasoline and then eventually blow it up? But in the meantime, while we're spreading this gasoline, let's occasionally smoke cigars.
Yeah, and one guy had the wherewithal to like rip a cigarette out of that guy's freaking face. Reminds me of the time that my mom crushed an entire pack of cigarettes in front of me. Ugh. But she was trying to save me from myself. Right. This guy was trying to save everyone.
Oh my goodness.
Good stunt. Good stunt.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Now you gotta get up there and wiggle left and right. That's how the fire people do it.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
That's what we call shock, everybody.
Yeah, what a weird movie. I don't understand. Just keep the story going, but just use different characters.
No, I kind of like that Ripley is haunted by these aliens, you know? Like this is her battle to fight.
Yeah, but they make it in such a way that it's just she's always going to keep fighting.
It's a dog.
It's like not a dog.
I know. Puppy.
It's a dragon. It's a worm. It's a dog.
And by worm, I meant like WYRM. It's like a dragon without the wings. Or the legs. It's literally a worm.
Let him go. He's dead. Okay, good.
Did they do it
Yeah, they let him. I think they trapped it in there.
with that guy? Yep,
Yeah.
he's dead.
Never know. He can make it out.
Yeah, yeah. He'll come out cracking jokes.
You guys hear
No,
that?
no, no, no. Oh, okay.
I was about to say, you guys hear that? He's winning.
He's winning.
Wait, why did he use the sprinklers?
To douse the gas fires. Does that work?
Wouldn't it do it for in there too? Well, I guess it wouldn't matter. I thought like they were trying to make sure the flames kill the alien or whatever, but I guess it wouldn't matter because it's trapped in that area. I wonder how long aliens, or what do aliens eat? Because I don't think they eat humans.
I don't know. It feels like they've been kind of nomming on these guys pretty hard, you know?
I feel like they just kill them. They don't eat them.
You may make a point. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we never
'cause-
see them really eat.
yeah, but they've got to eat something to grow that fast.
Not really, because they don't eat anything when they are born as the little creature things. They don't. Maybe they eat just the. Well, I don't know. There's not enough information to go about this, but I was gonna say maybe it eats a bit of their intestines or whatever, but we don't know
Yeah.
that. And if they do that, then I'm sure it would hurt a lot more than people just acting like nothing's happening to them. Well, a huge
Yeah.
thing living in their chest. It's just a lot of questions unanswered.
This movie still has another hour, so there's about to be a lot of things that still go wrong. How many people do you think are going to survive this one?
Probably just Ripley.
Probably.
I mean, that's how it's been in every movie thus far.
Good point.
So, and somewhat technically, the second one there was like I forgot the actor's name, but he played a cowboy in the Magnificent Seven, and he was the main character in the Terminator movie. But
That guy.
yeah, he survived the second one, but then that's it. He's the only survivor with Ripley. Oh, and the little girl, which technically she didn't really make it that far in this movie.
Yeah, she didn't. Sucks to suck, I suppose.
Hmm. Well, you know what? Oh, you're saying what's happening?
Yeah. I'm like,
I
what are
have
they
no-
talking about?
I have no idea. I'm talking too much.
Oh, I wondered. They were also clean shaven. I was like, we're not going to see any of them shave their heads, but there's no way they can maintain that, you know?
The best thing I've ever seen in a TV show, and again, I'm going to talk about Lex. The best thing I've ever seen in a sci-fi TV show that talks about like life goes on and like how they talk about death. Literally, the start of an episode shows a pod, like kind of like a life pod, that shows this alien that looks like human is kind of like sleeping. He's like in cryo sleep or whatever, and he's broadcasting this signal out in space. And he's like, "Hello, my name is Zindar 23. I am the last of my kind. My people were obliterated by this virus, and I'm the only one. If there's someone out there, please help me." Right? So he has this broadcast signal. Meanwhile, as in the middle of his broadcast signal, the ship Lex just crashes into it, and he just blows up. And literally, the characters in Lex are like, "What the hell was that?" They're like, "I don't know." So anyway, what are we gonna do today?
It's so dark. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's one thing about Lex you're gonna see when you start watching it. It's surprisingly super sexual.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's always something sexy about aliens.
Yeah, it's super comfortable with sexuality.
Have you yeah, Farscape was kind of like that too. But
Oh, it's way worse. It's worse than Farscape.
what is it? Lower Decks. Have you seen the animated Star Trek yet?
I know of it. I've never seen an episode.
It's pretty fun. Just like the conceit of not being the main crew, going on the main adventures and having to like clean up after everybody else, like
Right.
all the dead bodies and everything. Just like all the goofiness. And there's so many good Star Trek references.
Well, that's like my top five favorite Star Trek episodes is from Star Trek Enterprise called Lower Decks about the cadets.
Then you gotta watch it.
Yeah, but it always kind of turned me off because it's like it's just a comedy and it looked really silly.
Let me guess, you don't like Rick and Morty.
Well, I've never cared to watch Rick and Morty.
Wait, what was her? She was denied. If you like sci-fi, I feel like in the end you might get a good chuckle out of Rick and Morty.
Okay, I'll check it out.
There's that other spin-off, or not spin-off, it's the same sort of conceit, but about aliens. That one's darker though. Wait, what? I like this mad character that this guy is, and the fact
Hmm.
that he just like hasn't washed his face.
Hmm.
Like,
No, not the black guy. No,
ah, you, ugh. Why? Why is he doing this?
he's a supremacist. That's why. No,
I mean, it feels like it. Like, why is he about to release this freaking alien? Oh, why?
makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Like, why would you even mad? You saw this thing kill everybody. God, white. Ugh. God, this white dude.
You sound like Brie Larson right now.
I'm fine being Captain Marvel. Oh, God. Go into the scary thing. Face your demon. Face your demon worm thing. That's what you get. Oh, God dang. Yeah, he didn't take any time to eat him. You're right. They aren't eating the guys.
But why is it doing that? Like I love xenomorphs. Just they're just fascinating creatures. But it's like why?
The undeniable urge to kill.
I feel like it has to have a purpose, more of a purpose than that.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
in
that's,
the
I
first
think,
movie, they had a cat on board, and the alien saw the cat, and it didn't even kill the cat.
and the cat was the reason it killed everybody?
No, no, no. I'm saying like the alien saw a man and a cat in the same room, and the alien acknowledged that that's a cat, and he didn't. It didn't even care about the cat.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Remember, I have vague memories. Yeah, fuck everybody else. Um that's actually some of the best advice that I've ever gotten. Is my brother once told me. He was just like, if anybody ever tells you to do anything, your first reaction should be fuck you unless they have a good argument.
Mhm.
It's probably terrible advice, but you know what? It's stuck with me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This guy has your enthusiasm.
Yeah, he does. That's what was getting me. I was like, we had the same intonation. Is he Irish? Is that an Irish accent I hear?
I don't know. I can never tell. I'm still shocked that Pierce Brosnan is an Irish actor.
I think I heard that there's actually a pretty good little film community in Ireland.
I wouldn't be surprised. There's a good film community everywhere.
Yeah, makes sense.
I heard New Zealand's film community is really cool.
Yeah, of course she doesn't look good. She said she'd be sick for weeks at the beginning of the movie. Oh, look at all these dudes.
Bunch of man babies.
The alien panic has set in. The men feel inadequate.
It's space dementia. You ever seen that movie, Armageddon?
Ah, yes.
What a horrible movie. I watched that for the podcast too. It was so bad.
Oh my god, my mom loved that movie. I love that you hate all of these movies that I love.
Well, you know, it's so funny because, you know, the purpose of the podcast is to watch these movies and try to find an appreciation for it, right? Figure out why somebody does love this movie and why I do not. For
Mm-hmm.
all these movies that I've been watching for the podcast, I've disliked all of them except for one, and it was last week's episode. I watched the Neverending Story. What a guess, or the Neverending Story 3. It's the third one.
I saw that one.
Have you seen it recently?
Not never ending. I saw your podcast about it. I tuned
Mhm.
in for a little bit of it.
Yeah, it was actually pretty lit. That movie's pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
There were some moments because I was like kind of hopping through at one point, and I noticed there were a lot of long silences in that episode. I was like, oh, they were into it.
Well, it was super crazy. Was so believe it or not, this like there's like a guest cameo. Is Aaliyah, the singer?
In the movie?
Yes, and she's like in the soundtrack.
Oh God.
It was like,
Okay.
how did they pull this off?
Neverending Story 1 messed me up, but shoot. Okay, I'll give 3 a chance.
You should watch 3. It's actually pretty good. And
Do I
then
need to watch 2? Should I watch 2?
no, don't ever watch 2. 2 is really bad. But
Okay.
the third one is actually, the acting is actually really good.
Yeah.
Jack Black is pretty damn good in that movie.
Neverending Story 3?
Yeah, he's in it.
Oh wow. I didn't. Oh man. I missed that part of the podcast.
Yeah, he's in there. The girl who plays his
Whoa.
sister, she's pretty cool.
Oh my god, does she have an alien in her?
There's no way.
I don't know, the way that they like x-rayed her. It looked, I'm guessing. Shh. What's happening? See, I look forward to the days that
What is,
is C foreign tissue type. She has one.
no, that's not what that is. I think it was just like an accident she had. Oh wait, maybe
I said it.
But why?
Yeah. It's got teeth, baby.
This is so.
Show me my alien, baby.
This is weird. This is.
Oh,
It almost kind of
God.
looks like Yoshi from like Mario.
The X-ray?
Yeah. Yoshi.
Yoki.
I can't even see the head. I don't even know where it is.
I think it is at like the bottom right. Oof. Sorry, you were pregnant with a harbinger of death. Guns and shit. I like it.
As if that's supposed to help. Well, yeah, what is that supposed to do? It's on its way. It's not here now.
Yeah, I like that he's over here with like a rather dull looking axe. I'm an axe lady. I'd do the axes.
So do you act in your productions too, or just in any productions?
I haven't acted in a long time. I did for a little backyard show that me and my friends put together for fun before the pandemic. But yeah, no, I actually used to perform. I'm actually a circus performer, so I've done aerial silks for like, oh God, going on like 15 years now.
You're a circus performer?
Yeah. Theater people pick up a bunch of different things, you know?
Why did you casually just say that? You're like, I'm a circus performer.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I really gotten to train. My day job takes up a lot of my time, and um, honestly, writing and helping to produce for Havoc takes a lot of focus. So I don't know, I haven't trained as much. Um, but yeah, aerial silks. It always like makes me feel so good whenever I do it. But
Aerial silks. I feel like I know
mhm.
what that is.
Yeah, like long pieces of fabric that hang from the ceiling, and people climb up and
Oh,
wrap themselves up. That's me.
oh wow, you can do that.
Yeah, I not for very long these days because my strength's faded. Like you lose that strength so fast, and it's like such a full body workout. But yeah, I
Right.
can get up there and like do one or two things now.
Yeah, I did a I remember back in 2016 I did a shoot that was that.
Yeah, it's hard to shoot. Like it's it's weird. It's weird. Some people really struggle to get good angles on silks. I always cringe when I see a bad one.
Hmm.
but but yeah, no, there's nothing like the live performance of it.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh gosh. We've got the technology.
We can fix you, make it faster, stronger, better than before.
If I was musically inclined, I would try to sing that strong or yeah, that stronger song by Kanye. Faster, stronger.
Stronger. Movies would be so much different if people if I would say the studios would allow just a random person to do the soundtrack.
Yeah, you little shit. I don't know what he needs to be doing. I missed it.
This is a goofy movie, so I would immediately put like Katy Perry all over the soundtrack.
Is it a extremely goofy movie?
Well, the extremely goofy movie is like actually a good soundtrack.
It is such a. It has some bangers, I must say.
Yeah, usually Disney movies have some really good music.
Ripley, you're gonna make it. You always do, babe. You got this.
Yeah, surprisingly, somehow you do always make it through. Which I'm very curious to see how she's going to survive this and why it's not bursting out of her chest at this very moment.
Yeah, and her eye healed.
That too.
I. It won't kill its future. She's invincible.
You know what this is? You know what happened?
What?
You ever seen that movie Blade?
I mean, yeah, it's been a minute.
That's what happened. She was bit by one of those aliens. So now she has all their strengths, but none of their weaknesses.
But does she though? She's feeling pretty rough.
I'm sure those aliens feel rough too, but they keep on pressing on.
Yeah, keep on keeping on. All right, I like this. I like this expediting medevac team arrival within 2 hours. Oh, sweet. We'd love to hear it.
2 hours? That's too long.
Do you think? What's he about to do? Why is the music doing that?
Oh, it knows. They wait. Did they do that?
Answer us, answer us, answer us, answer us, answer us,
Who
answer us,
does
answer
that?
us.
Who,
They are
who does
double
that?
texting. They are double texting. That is
Right.
annoying.
That's literally me though. I need a response.
You've always been so good with me.
Well, yeah, with you, but normally with other people, I'm just like, respond to me. Like, I don't understand. Like,
Hello, hello, hello,
if you
hello.
text me and then I text you back, and then like all of a sudden, randomly, like, did you like die within like the 2 seconds?
Yeah, that is
that
why it
you,
is called ghosting. But it's
yeah,
only
yeah, that's maybe that's what it is.
they have died momentarily. All right, Miss Ripley. This gives me like the vibes of that one like warrior queen that was pregnant and just like went into battle, gave birth on the battlefield and kept fighting. Like, ugh,
What movie is that?
it wasn't a movie. It's history. It was like a warrior queen legend or whatever. I'll find it.
No way.
Yeah, yes way. I was a medieval and Renaissance studies minor. I have so many weird interests.
This
I'm just saying.
history loves to fabricate itself, and they
I
like to exaggerate a lot of things. There's no way that happened.
also people are magnificent. Like think about that.
Well, okay. Well, tell me this: what really happened to Amelia Earhart?
Oh, I think she crashed on I think there was like an island close by to where they think that she went down, and they do say that they had reports on that island of a woman, like a white woman that had like come to join them at one point. I think she died on the island with the natives.
What?
That's my guess.
That- See, there's no like, concrete evidence.
I like how you asked me a question about like 1900s or whatever history when I just told you I was a medieval and Renaissance studies minor.
Well, so
I I
okay.
can answer all the questions that you have about like Welsh mythology and like Irish mythology. Like
Okay,
I'm
how about
there.
this then? How about this then?
Oh God.
I was currently trying to study up on like Joan of Arc. Do you know a lot about her?
I've seen a couple plays about her. I know a little bit about her. What you got?
Well, I was gonna
Or is Ripley
say,
giving you Joan of Arc vibes? Because I could see that too.
yeah, a little bit. She's kind of kooky, but I heard Joan of Arc was like schizophrenic, and
Oh
her
yeah,
and
she
her,
heard voices and things like that. Yeah, you
right,
could.
yeah,
It
yeah.
could be auditory hallucinations. Like that's also associated with like bipolar disorder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my God. Gross. Ew.
You.
Is this it? Is this the end? Like, are all of these bugs little tiny aliens that are getting into everybody?
No, I hope not.
And how did she just burst through a metal pipe with a stick? She didn't even try that hard.
She has an
I don't
alien
know.
inside of her that's giving her strength.
It, ooh, there he was.
I don't like this alien design. This looks so different from like the previous movies.
Oh God.
Yeah, why do people do that in movies? Like, just say you're behind me. Why do you just sneak up on?
It's for the mystery. An hour ago. An hour has passed.
This movie? Oh my god! I don't know which one was worse. This
Ah.
or Zootopia? Because I watched Zootopia the other night too.
I watched Zootopia when I was on a study abroad trip
Ooh, where'd
in
you go?
college. I went down to South Africa for 3 months for a service learning project. It was pretty cool, but I got food poisoning and was having a rough time.
Why does that happen to everyone when they study abroad? They just say they got food poisoning.
Just once. It was just once. It was kind of near the end, but I don't know. Just got something, and it was bad for about like 48 hours. But that first day I watched Zootopia, which down in South Africa was Zootropolis. Can't tell you why. Um,
Yeah. I figured that out the other day too. I was like, what the hell is this?
yeah, kind of wild. But yeah, I watched that while fighting puking and other things that happen with food poisoning.
I don't think I've ever had food poisoning before.
Comes out both ends, man. It is not enjoyable. Like, just to be totally honest, it sucks. It sucks.
Wow. So why
Oh,
why
wait.
does it happen?
What, food poisoning?
Yeah. Are
I
you
mean,
are my educated guess is I think maybe you're so accustomed to American food and how it's supposed to be
well,
made.
the thing is that I had already been there for like 2.5 months. And so, like, it wasn't too bad. It was what I'm guessing happened is that I got some like dirty spinach. Like it didn't
Oh
quite get
yeah, yeah,
clean.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like
That's right.
greens. I'm guessing it was the greens. Like it just happens that way sometimes. But hold on. But she asked him to kill her? What's going on here? Oh god, I missed it. The music makes me think that something important's about to happen.
He's about to tell her he saved a lot of money on Geico insurance.
Ripley, your haircut looks stupid. Why even do it? Ugh. Fucking kill me! I feel you, babe.
I don't even want to imagine what the fourth one's about because I know that one has Winona Ryder in it.
Really?
Hmm.
Winona. I didn't know
And
she
I
was
think
in
she,
an alien movie.
yeah, I think she has a history of doing drugs.
Dude, Winona, talk about an icon. She was like, what was it? Was it Marc Jacobs? I think she was like the face of Marc Jacobs, and she got caught stealing from Marc Jacobs while wearing Marc Jacobs. Like, queen.
Amazing. Ahead of her time, honestly.
Yeah. She seems like a weird lady, but man, I'd love to get a drink with her.
What do the younger people say? Protect this person at all costs.
The young people. All right, timeline wise, it looks like we got like 45 minutes until the rescue gets here.
Hmm.
It's all these like classic tropes that they kind of play on, right?
Hmm.
It's like, I don't know, just like now we're going to sit here and decide our fate right at the last minute, you know? And it's also wild, like, where like she's carrying the future, right? And like all these dudes have been so horny for Ripley. But then in a weird way, she gets like impregnated by the alien, which feels more invasive and fucked up. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's a weird little parallel.
Are you saying that's why they don't want her anymore? They respect territory.
Oh God, is that? I don't know. I don't know. This dude over here. I wish I knew his name. Who like came and just beat the crap out of everybody that was going for her.
Bald man number 4.
Bald man number 4. I feel like he's Mr. Preacher Man. Like, wasn't he the one like reading the scriptures?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Lifers. Yeah, they are lifers.
What are lifers?
Life in prison.
Oh,
Yeah. So lifetime sentences. Speaking of life, long term, whatever. I'm not quite sure what they're called, but there's
Lifetime
this
movies.
lifers. But there's There's a jail down in Louisiana, Angola prison. They've got a famous rodeo
Hmm.
that they're yeah.
I've filmed in an abandoned jail.
Oh God, jails kind of freak me out.
Yeah, it was somewhere in Georgia. I forgot where, but
Mm.
it was kind of like historic, like a historic jail that's just abandoned, and yeah, it was very interesting.
Hmm. Are you gonna die on your feet or on your knees?
I just want to live.
All right, it's the rallying speech before we all die, everyone. And the 45 minutes before they get here. Yeah, I'd be nervous too, man.
You don't play video games, do you?
Not really. I'm a Sims girl. Um, I
That's what
like.
people who don't play video games play. They play Sims.
I do really love Mario Party. Like, I go pretty hard on Mario Party, and I got a Switch, so it's Mario Party and like Tricky Towers right now.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I asked because, a few years ago they released an alien game called Alien Isolation. That was a very interesting experience. You're basically just this random character.
Hmm.
You woke up in a pod, and the entire ship or space station or whatever is inhabited by these I guess androids. I guess that's what they're called, synthetics.
Hmm.
That they're hostile, so you kind of have to sneak past them. And there's also one alien on board, and the whole game is like a stealth game. So you're like
Ooh.
sneaking, you're doing this, doing that. You can't get caught, or if you get caught, you gotta run because it's hard to fight anybody, right?
Uh
And
huh.
here's the craziest thing about it. So this is like on the PlayStation 4. So the way technology is today, they have it to where it's sound censored. So
Ugh.
any noise that you make that the controller can pick up is the noise that happens in the game.
Oh, I hate that.
So yeah, so there's plenty of walkthroughs of people like hiding in lockers, hiding like under the beds and stuff like that, and the alien's like searching for them, and some random noise that happens in their room, and the alien just immediately knows where you are.
It's the worst. I always hate those ones where all you can do is hide and run. But I do love watching the compilations of people freaking out on like the internet about them,
Hmm.
like let's plays and things. Oh my god, they make me laugh so hard I cry when somebody's just like no, just freaking out in their purest form of terror that in a video game can inspire. Oh
I'm trying
god,
to think. What is the scariest video game I've ever played?
Slender Man. I hated that one.
Oh yeah, I heard that was pretty scary. Scariest video
I
game.
think we better rethink this. They all sound like poor British people.
I wish they would have rethought their idea during that gasoline incident.
Ooh, ooh.
Wait, what's
Ugh.
happening? What was he do? What was that alien doing to the
Oh,
body?
I guess trying to eat it. I know it looked really weird.
What was he doing?
He was chewing on it, so maybe he was eating it.
What if the alien was speaking to him? Like, how do I get out of here?
We are
You
seeing
humans,
through his eyes now.
you humans won't kill me. I know you're all after me.
Ah! This thing is really pissed off. Oh god, it's
Why
like
are they in this
me
area
and
of a maze? This is not where you want to be.
me in Atlanta traffic.
Yeah,
Pissed
right.
off. God. Oh man. And that guy, I recognize him from so much. I feel like he was in a Robin Hood. I feel like he was in something else recently that I've seen him.
Mm. Oh, so what's your favorite play?
Oh God.
If you can, well, not most like favorite of all time, but give me a really good play that you really enjoyed.
The Pillow Man.
I
Um,
have no idea what that is.
yeah, it's kind of a weird one. But it's sort of like a collection of these like tales told by this guy that's gotten arrested. Um, it's kind of hard to describe, but like they're looking for this girl, um, and they've arrested these brothers because they think that they've taken her. And yeah, one of them has like some sort of like developmental disability, so he's a little bit hard to like communicate with, but he like
Mhm.
tells these stories that are like kids stories, and like they're all really dark, kind of weird things. Like
Mhm.
that story that was told to us as kids about like candy having razor blades in it. It's like
No.
those kind of, yeah, oh my god, it's so spooky when I was a kid. But oh, rescue ship. But yeah, the Pillow Man. Pillow Man was a really fun one. Also, for the rom com fans around Almost Maine, it's a series of like love story vignettes that happen on a night like right as the Aurora Borealis like shows up in this town in called Almost in Maine. Ooh,
I guess they rushed production on this one. This alien's like all CGI.
yeah. Oh, but I do love this other one. Actually, yeah. I'm sorry, this is like freaking me out.
But just the chase scene itself,
Yeah, just the chase scene. It's like I kind of want the alien to get him for whatever reason, you know?
just so the chase scene can end.
But oh god, close, close, close. Okay, cool, we're
Get your
good.
face away from the window.
Oh god. um, but I think my favorite play in recent memory is called Living Dead in Denmark. It's by this guy Qui Gwyn, who actually wrote Raya and the Last Dragon, the new Disney movie.
Ah,
Yeah, he's really great. He was a student of my dad's ah in the theater program that he teaches at down in Louisiana, and but he wrote Living Dead in Denmark, and it's like a bunch of Shakespearean characters that all died, and it's their zombies being reanimated, and there's lots of fights. It's a lot of fun,
mm.
and yeah, Living Dead in Denmark. It's worth even like a read.
Yeah, I need to get into more theaters. All that sounds very interesting, and I'm trying to just figure out how would that even translate to like a play. I feel like those would be movies, but just seeing that as a play, I can't even fathom.
Well, that's the thing, you know, you work with the limitations that you're given, and like you ask people to suspend their disbelief instead of like really trying to make it real like a movie can, you know? You're dead, man.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to
Oh,
figure out what their plan was.
oh my God. He just got punched through his head and broke that window. Oh my God. Oh God.
They're saying they're trying to trap it. I don't understand. I don't understand
I
why they
don't
just
know.
didn't go outside.
I don't know either.
Weird. My favorite play of all time, and I guess it's kind of the only play I've seen,
Which
was
one?
which is Sweeney Todd.
Oh, the Barber of Seville. Well, darker version.
The
Wait,
Barber
so
of
you've seen?
Seville.
Yeah, it's based on the Barber of Seville.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's
that's right.
it's a classic opera.
Right, 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 right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So in
but
high school, I was super into the like. I remember when the movie came
ooh,
out, or they showed the trailer for it, and the movie wasn't out yet, and I was like, oh, I really want to see this movie. It's so dark. It looks so cool.
uh-huh.
All this stuff. I didn't even know it was a musical at the time. I was like, I want to watch this movie.
Try a little priest.
Right, right. And then I was just googling, or I was just looking it up on YouTube just to see like maybe someone put the full movie up or whatever, and then literally, um, somebody had the entire '80s Broadway play
Oh
of
my
the
god.
Sweeney Todd, and it was absolutely incredible. I absolutely love it.
Oh god. Actually, there is another play that you can find on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. It's The Complete Works of William Shakespeare Abridged. That one's a lot of fun. The guys
Mm.
that actually broke it down and wrote the play, I think are the ones that did it. Ooh. Yeah, see? I think that means that they eat them. Why else would he take the body, you know?
Probably to question him. Why are you humans trying to kill me? I don't know. This movie, man. I don't. Ugh.
Oh god. Oh, the horror of monsters.
Ooh, what's your favorite monster?
Mm.
I think maybe mine is a xenomorph, but I think I can think of another one.
My favorite monster. Oh, I actually like the monsters from. Oh, gosh. Ah!
What?
Oh God!
What just happened?
Look at that blood splatter! Oh my God! Oh gosh! I'll have to get back to you on that monster one. I'm feeling just. Yep, you are ignored.
Watch, they're about to kill him. Who the hell is that?
Ooh, trench coat man.
The trench coat guy. You ever have you ever played Fallout? Like the Fallout
No.
games? Do you know what they are?
Kind of. I think I've seen a couple people play.
Right. Yeah. Basically, post-apocalyptic world. So
Uh huh.
there's like
There's a dog,
perks.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. The dog's called dog meat.
Dog meat.
Which yeah, so throughout the game you can get like these perks when you level up that can kind of like make the game easier or more fun or
Yeah.
stuff like that. There's a
Ooh.
perk.
Ooh.
What a
Yeah.
weird death scene. I feel like these people are just they're dying so fast and so random to the point where it's just like I can't care.
Oh God. What's gonna happen? Ugh. Okay, so there it is. It's eaten. So
Yeah,
our previous theory.
I guess it is eating.
I'm telling you, it needed some kind of protein to grow as much as it has.
Right, but why
It
does
was
it keep
dog
eating?
sized.
But why does it keep eating? You think one human body is enough,
I mean, if it keeps eating, maybe it gets bigger. Maybe it gets exponentially bigger, you know?
right?
What are you trying to even like hope to do here, Rip?
I don't know what's happening. And this alien is like trying to like fist fight her.
But not fist fight her at the same time?
Yeah, this is by far the worst
It's this terrible fight scene.
alien creature throughout the movies.
Yeah. I hate a wobbly camera on a fight scene. I just want to see it.
Right.
What? They're goading it? Okay, sure.
Meanwhile, he's still alive.
I don't get it.
Why is he? Why?
Is it trying to like take care of her now? Is that why it came out? Oh God.
I don't
What are
know.
the motive?
I don't know why that guy is like following.
Yeah. Oh, to lot. to lock him in. Ugh! What's happening? I feel like there's obviously stuff we have missed. Maybe at some point they explained this plan, but I'm just confused.
It's just not good. That's just what it is.
It's pretty. Like these are some pretty shots. I think at least. Ooh. Sucks to suck, Xenomorph.
Mm. Who cares? Come on, man. Just let her do her thing.
All right, Death Wish, Sandy. You
Yeah.
got it. I mean, honestly, dude, she knows how horrible these guys are. Let her die. Like, she's really doing you a service. Oh man.
Oh my god. Don't tell me he's gonna sacrifice himself.
He 100% already has.
But
Yep.
why?
Pour it.
Well-
Don't let the man's sacrifice go. Come on.
Well, I don't understand why.
Oh god. Oh god. Come on.
And I think I know what happened
Ugh.
at the very end.
Pour it. Oh my god. Looks spicy.
Looks like guacamole. No, I don't know.
That's some tasty looking queso dip. We have success music. Oh my god. What if he just bursts out?
Is this success though?
Is it? The music makes me think so. But I suppose we could take a turn any second. Ah! Ah!
And you know what's crazy? I kind of was like I was thinking there's why would they think that kills it? Like knowing what the alien can do, its entire blood is acid. I would think
Yeah.
something very hot. Like it doesn't even punctures its own skin when it's acid when it bleeds on itself.
Yeah.
So it kind of again another really bad idea.
Yeah. And this thing, oh god. How has she survived this long? I gotta say.
Well, you didn't know she knows the screenwriter.
She's a producer on this, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true. She is. Wait, what is that? Oh,
What?
it's water.
Wait, it can't get wet?
No. I think it was such hot lead that it coated it and it hardened and then with water or something and then it
Boom.
exploded. I don't know. It's really stupid.
Yeah, that was a little far reaching. But okay, I'll accept it. But oh man, dude, hanging from chains hurts so bad.
I would imagine.
Like just gripping like the different chain links, like you don't think about it. Like there are people that do chain, like aerial chain, and oh my god, like destroys my hands every time I've ever tried it.
Yeah, you gotta wear gloves. Even like rope climbing is pretty difficult.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. Obviously, that wasn't a thing when I was in school, but that was a thing apparently Like way back
Oh,
when they like
climbing rope.
you gotta climb the rope in gym class.
I mean, it's a good full body workout. We had a rope in our backyard that I used to climb up into the big oak tree in. Kept me young.
I can't believe they would let kids do that in school though. Like, what if they fall?
Yeah, they learn a lesson.
The lesson of life.
Yeah.
Bishop?
That was a synthetic, right?
Yeah, that's the synthetic
Droid.
who was like, kill me. I will no longer be a good new model or whatever.
I'm not your basic android. Oh. Ooh. Hmm.
What do you mean take it back?
Like, take back the monster and use it as a weapon.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's what she's been worried about the whole time.
Throughout the entire second movie, there was an antagonist in the movie that was like trying to capture one of those baby alien things so he can take it back to Earth and study it and get rich. And then Ripley, the entire movie is like, we have to destroy these things. We have to do this and that. And now she wants to like keep it.
No, she wants to. She wants to die. And he's saying that he wants to take it out of her and kill her and kill it.
What's the difference if she wants to just die?
Well, maybe there's the option of letting her live. All right. All right, Mr. Bishop. Stick it to the man, Rep.
This is so weird.
Oh! Oh! Oh, my knee hurts.
Right now, he's every football player who's played in the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Why did he do that?
Because he's Team Ripley, but now he's Team Dead, you know?
That makes no sense. I don't understand anything. Why would you do that?
Because they've learned something along this journey together. I am not a droid.
Why does he keep saying like the things you can
Oh.
learn from it? Just go back to whatever planet or whatever solar system it came from and just search for it.
Maybe they don't know.
It's somewhere within that solar system, and those androids can't get old. You'll find it eventually.
Yeah. So he lied. He wanted to keep it. See, he was thinking about the aliens like puppies, too.
Like puppies. Well, that brings me to a question. What would you rather have? And this is like, who would you rather have for a best friend? A mermaid, a werewolf, or a vampire?
Mm. Vampire.
Vampire. I feel like a lot of people would choose vampires.
Ah, Ripley! Look at her going in like Jesus.
I remember seeing this as a kid, or maybe not as a kid,
Mm.
like a teenager, and seeing this movie come on TV, and then like that scene.
Queen.
Now, okay. I think I don't know the exact plot of the fourth movie, but I do know what kind of happens,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about Ripley.
It's gotta be. It's not an alien movie without her. Now here's
it's
the
it's
question.
about her clone.
Oh,
I know, right? It's like, huh?
oh my god. Oh, hey buddy. I can't remember if you were a good one or a bad one.
Right,
But he's the survivor, I guess.
right.
There's always one. What? What's happening?
I don't know.
Mm. Oh, that was cute.
Yeah, as an
Mm.
Alien fan, if I would have watched this in theaters after like being so hyped after the second movie, I'm completely like, oh, and that's it. Oh my god, I would be completely just angry and frustrated. Like
Look at
what?
all of these bald white guys' names. Look, they had.
Jude.
It's not bald white guy 1. It's not bald guy 4.
They've never said their names ever.
He didn't. Company man. Newt. I like Newt. Stunt
Okay,
guys. Wow, that was a tiny stunt team.
right.
Oh my god.
Well, the camera's too shaky. They're just reusing them.
Good point. Ugh.
Holy crap. Okay.
All right.
That's the movie. All right.
That was
Well,
the movie.
yeah. So, okay, I'll let you go first.
Oh god.
For the purpose of this podcast, because we
Mhm,
got to find a reason why we appreciate these films. Because
mhm.
believe it or not, this is somebody's favorite movie, and maybe someone's favorite Alien movie out of the franchise. So,
Yeah,
what do
it could be.
you? Yeah. So, what do you appreciate about the film, and then what are your overall thoughts about it?
I I did appreciate some of the cinematic shots. I like the use of lighting in some of the scenes, like those big sweeping shots. I think were pretty cool. I'm
Mhm.
disappointed that there weren't like more spaceships, but that's okay. I understand we were on a prison on another planet. There's
Right.
Yeah, we were stuck there. We were all emotionally stuck there. But
Hmm.
let's see. I liked that part of it. I did like there were like one or two jump scares that were pretty good.
Yeah,
I
like one.
Yeah, there's the one that got you. I realized I was very far away from the microphone. But yeah, yeah, one or two jump scares that were fine. I did the classic image of the alien is just so good. Um,
Hmm.
uh,
Hmm.
yeah, like I can't quite remember what the effects were like in the first two, but like I feel like you could see like some CGI like working in there. Like it was kind of early. Like those like little aliens definitely looked like very doggish in like a weird like
Right.
early 3D kind of way. That one
Hmm.
was it was kind of fun. I liked Sigourney Weaver's commitment to playing Ripley like she felt like shit the whole time. That was important to me, and I think it was correct.
Right. It's a metaphor for the movie, honestly.
Yeah.
It's how the audience feels.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, I thought there were a couple. I like the setting. I like the setting of it, and it was very like trapped in a prison with a monster. You know,
Hmm.
I think it played on some fun human emotions, some darker human emotions, and the darker ones were swiftly punished. You know,
Hmm.
we love when people stand up against violence towards women. Um,
Of course.
yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, yeah. Everything gets better, but yeah, I love when a potential rapist gets punched in the face. I love that. You know.
Absolutely. So what would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, this one? Oh gosh. It kept me engaged. I wanted to bite my fingernails. Um if I were to I got one. Yeah, I chewed a little bit on one. So definitely at least 1 out of 10 if we're going by the fingernail scale. But yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 3.5,
Three
admittedly.
and a half.
Yeah, what about you?
Okay, so my overall thoughts. For appreciation, um, honestly, I think at this point in my life, I'm trying to figure out what's more better for fans of a franchise. Would you rather, like, let's say if you have like two really, really good movies, right?
Mhm.
And you're like, oh, these movies are so good. I wish there was more. I wish there was a show. I wish there was a franchise of it, right? There's
Mhm.
plenty of shows, movies that just been cut off and people just don't get more of. But at this point in my life, I'm trying to figure out should should people be maybe I don't want to say entitled, but is it good for people to get remakes or sequels to
Mm.
the franchise that they wish they had? Or let me not say that. Is it a good thing that they keep remaking these movies? And I'm talking about the Alien movies now, but I guess of every franchise that they keep rehashing and keep redoing.
I mean, like, you couldn't be more obviously talking about the newest Matrix movie.
Well, yeah. Well, this kind of goes hand in hand with it. But for these
Yeah.
alien movies, I think the second one was just so perfectly done. Like sequels are
Mm.
usually like whatever, right? But for the sequel to be better than the original, or at least that's my opinion, is incredible. And the story, the action, the characters are absolutely great. Everything's iconic. I don't know if there needed to be a continuation for it. But yet at the
Yeah.
same time, if you love this franchise with all your heart and there's a TV show called The Tribe and I'm a part of a podcast that talks about it. First 3 seasons were incredible. They were great. The last 2 seasons were god awful. Like they were hard to watch, but because I
Mm.
love The Tribe and I'm such a fan of it, I'm going to keep watching. Like
Yeah,
it's
you
just
gotta
one of the
know.
yeah, exactly. It's just one of those things where I'm a fan, and if they make stuff like this, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess it's hard to appreciate because clearly they're just making a dime off of people's memories, people's
Mhm.
nostalgic memories, I guess. But then also at the same time, it's nice. I mean, it's really cool to have something continue for other
Mhm.
generations of people.
Yeah. I think I think that's an interesting point where it's like you have sequels like this, sure. And I don't know, with me, I like try to lean into, okay, what's this add to the story, right? For me these continuations are continuing the narrative and telling us what did happen next, right? And like this one's it's like, okay, this makes me think that yeah, like there is an end. There is an end to the alien in a way. Like she finally did it, right? There it comes
Well,
that
there
full
there
circle.
is no end.
Yeah. There is no end, as we learned from the rest. Like but I don't know. I
Well,
feel
you
like I
know
had
what?
a point at one point. But go
Well,
on.
but you know what? It's just like for both of us, we have a love for the TV show Farscape.
Mm-hmm.
And for anyone who loves Farscape to watch season 4 and to see how that show ended and how it was
Mm,
canceled was like absolutely very tough to watch.
yeah.
And it was like,
Honestly,
yeah.
same with of course this is gonna happen to me.
Is it
Once
your headphones again?
No, it's not. No, it's the other ah! It's the Joss Whedon um sci-fi TV show.
Oh, Firefly.
Thank you. I knew it was a fly. Yeah, it's like with Firefly, just cut off at the knees, you know.
Exactly. So again, I honestly think it's a thing where we want these shows in
Mm.
movies to be redone until we're sick and tired of it, or until
Yeah.
you disrespect the lore of the show itself. So I can
Ex-
appreciate that it's giving us more content of a series that we love, characters that we love, but
Mhm.
at the same time, at least treat it with some dignity.
Do you think this one had dignity?
Absolutely not.
Mm.
This movie is very, and I mean very similar to Alien Covenant in terms of we have a whole new movie for you,
Mhm.
but everything that you know about the Xenomorphs, everything you know about the characters, Ripley, all this stuff, it's not going to make sense. And we're going to make up new information to try to make it make sense. And we're not going to double check our work to make sure it makes sense.
And we're just gonna put Ripley in a like a tense situation that makes her feel like,
Hmm.
weird because of her gender.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a little bit of a tired idea. If you feel me.
Right. I mean, honestly, it should just be about a new character living in the same universe,
Yeah,
dealing with aliens, or maybe learning more about aliens, but not necessarily have an alien in the movie per se.
but I guess it is the end of Ripley though, right? Like, yeah,
No, because
she
she's
has
an
a clone. She has a
yeah.
clone, but that's not her. Like in this, she like really commits to the full sacrifice, right? And there's something cool to be said about that, where she like totally sacrifices herself. All these people try to save her, but she knows what the answer is because she's been through this so many times. And so, I don't know. I think that part of it is kind of cool, where like there wasn't, in the end, there wasn't really a hesitation. It was like she figured out that she had that baby in like that freaking like alien baby in her, and then she was like, "Bro, kill me," and he wouldn't do it. If he had, what would have happened?
I think literally everyone would have been like, "Oh well, let me just go to Chipotle and then just just chill."
Oh my god, did Chipotle even exist in 92?
That's a good point. Well, those alien movies are in the future, so I'm sure there's like a Chipotle at every
every
galaxy stop.
every prison planet.
Right, right. But yeah,
Uh,
that's interesting of what you said about her dying. I think one
yeah.
of the worst things anyone can experience when loving a franchise is having beloved characters kill off for no
Mhm.
apparent reason. I'm sure from the fact of the Aliens 1 and 2 and how amazing Ripley is,
Mhm.
if she was to go out in a blaze of glory, I'm pretty sure nobody wanted to see it in this way,
Yeah.
in a way where she got no answers to these creatures and how they're developed, what they're doing, why they do the things that they do, and why do I guess scientists have such an interest in that. So it's kind of like I don't know. It's almost as bad as the little girl from the second movie being killed off screen.
Mhm.
Like that's really disrespectful.
Yeah, it that it's that like I think it's a T.S. Eliot poem or something like that. The universe will end not with a bang but a whimper. I feel like this wasn't really a bang. I feel like it was more of like kind of like a couple cuts into a wound. And maybe there is something to be said about that, where it's like the alien does he picks away at her and he picks away at her until like somehow she got the alien inside of her. It's still unclear, but
Yeah, very unclear.
yeah, like how the heck? But yeah, it felt like a whimper. But wait, what was your ranking out of 10?
Oh yeah, my scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 3 too.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
technically, it's higher. It's the same score as Zootopia. I rank Zootopia as a 3 because the story of that movie is absolutely stupid, along with its
What?
characters.
I mean, I think it's kind of it's a simplified version of prejudice.
There's no antagonist in Zootopia. That's how bad it is.
No antagonist. Oh yeah. Wait, it's the sheep.
Like if you think about the story of Zootopia, anybody could have been the protagonist or the antagonist because they
Well,
just
yeah.
never clarify who it was, and then for them to say, "Oh, it's the sheep," like why couldn't it be like the police? the police captain, or
Well, that's the thing. It's
maybe
like
the bully.
everybody is the antagonist because everybody has the prejudice. And the funny thing is that they are all sheep being led by the sheep, which is hilarious. It's
No,
just like all of these weird puns, and like in the same way that it's like in Zootopia, everybody has the potential to be the antagonist, especially in crowd mentality. Here in Alien 3, the
no,
critically
no, no.
acclaimed Alien 3, you have an actual monster, but then you have the monsters that like are in these horny dudes, and like I don't know, it's
No.
I don't know.
And before I end this podcast, I'll tell you, I'll sum up in like 2 sentences what I felt about Zootopia.
Oh God,
Zootopia is basically if any one of you work like a 9 to 5 job, like an
I
office type
do,
job, you understand this.
I do.
Zootopia is basically a board meeting that could have just been an email. I appreciate the morals that it's trying to say. It's very important morals that I love that they're trying to reach to kids, but they didn't need to make a whole movie out of this. This could have easily been a commercial or, again, an email.
You didn't like the sloth scene, did you?
Oh, those are funny, but there's only two. There's just 2 scenes.
Just the way he laughs gets me every time.
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty funny. But
All right.
but thank you again for being a part of this podcast. This is a really fun
No,
episode.
they thank you for inviting me. This was goofy and fun.
Right. Yeah, I haven't had a guest yet that said they hate it, but I'm waiting for it.
Oh, I hate it. It was terrible. Wretched,
Absolutely.
wretched work, Carlin. Wretched work. No, great. You did wonderful. This is so much fun.
Well, awesome. Well, all right, Starfighters, that was the podcast. And if you're listening to it on YouTube, comment below. Let us know what you thought of Alien 3. Were our points about it good? Was it bad? Please comment below. Let us know. And if you're listening to this, wherever you find your podcast, leave a review. But until then, victory or death, Starfighters.
Victory or death!